Welcome to this video about adding entitlements to your OpenShift container platform. When you subscribe to OpenShift container platform, you do get access to RHEL. However, there is a move to convert all of the OpenShift nodes to Red Hat CoreOS nodes and not using Red Hat Enterprise Linux as the worker nodes. Today, the managers must be Red Hat CoreOS, and the workers can be either Red Hat CoreOS or RHEL. Again, the move is to go to Red Hat CoreOS. This does mean that you will need to add some sort of entitlements to your worker nodes so that your builds can work. So if you're doing a custom build, you've got build configs, you want to build like a earlier version of Java for some legacy application, or you just want to add packages that don't get shipped typically with the basic UBI images, then you need to add entitlements. I think it's a good idea to add your entitlements anyway. They are available to you. You might as well go ahead and just plug those right into your worker nodes so that your developers can successfully build containers. So let's do a quick test and I'll show you what I mean. So in this directory here, I've got two files. This is, we're going to build I'll show you this in a second. We're going to build a quick pod and we'll expose the fact that it's not accessing the required entitlements. And then this one here we'll edit later to add our actual entitlements, and then we'll add those into the worker nodes. All right, so let's run this. Well, let's take a look at it first. And you can see that I'm just building a single pod container, and I want to access this image, which is the UB8 latest release, and we're going to just check the system just to verify whether or not I'm actually accessing or have privileges to access entitlements. So let's just do OC create F UB and OC get pods, and we see that that's creating. OC logs may or may not be ready yet. There we go. So you can see that the system is not registered for Subscription Manager. So if I had to build a container, this node would not be able to download any custom packages to it. So we need to add entitlements to our worker nodes so that we can rerun this test and say that yes, these nodes have been registered for subscription management, and then I can download custom packages. All right, so let's go ahead and clear this out, and I'll show you how to do that. But first, let's take a look at that file. So I'll leave this template available for you as well, so you can just plug in your encoded value, and essentially we're going to be pulling a couple of files. The first one is we're going to grab this Red Hat subscription management configuration file. We're going to encode the value and put it in here. We're also going to grab our entitlement pen and entitlement key, and we're going to add their encoded values here and here respectively. Now the next question is, where am I getting all of this? Well, again, remember, like I said, you are awarded entitlements related to RHEL. So you can go to your subscription and download your entitlements from your subscription page, or if you have a RHEL system, and let's say you've been given a RHEL license, you've built a RHEL server, and what I've done is I built a RHEL server just to grab the entitlements, and then I'm leaving that server kind of online, so it's always being registered to Red Hat. But I'm going to go ahead and grab those entitlements. So let's go over to my one of my servers here. So this is a Red Hat server, and if I go to Etsy Subscription Manager, we'll see the Red Hat Subscription Manager configuration file. So I want to encode that, and I'll just put that in my home directory. So we'll say Red Hat or cat there, and base 64 W0, so no line wrapping. We'll put that in my home directory. There we go. And then let's go to PKI entitlements, and we'll see here's a key and an entitlement key as well, or certificate. So let's go ahead and encode those. grab this one. Okay, great. So now we can go to my home directory and we'll see those 3 files. And I'll just go ahead and pull those over here. And we will grab that one. Okay, so now we've got our entitlement key, and our config file, and we just need to add those into this file here. So let's cat out our subscription manager file. Mouse got crazy. Copy that, and we will add it to our worker config right here. All right, cat entitlement key, and we will grab that one, clear vi, and we'll come down to find the key. It's right down here. And we'll paste it in right there. Clear. And then we will grab our entitlement. It's a huge file. And copy that. And put that in here. Okay. And I do apologize in advance for the large security screen block that I put up, but I don't need anybody copying my key. Okay, so let's now deploy this, and what's going to happen is we're going to set the new management config, or sorry, the entitlement machine config, and when that happens, the worker nodes will sequentially restart and load that entitlement. So essentially, what we're going to be doing is transferring the subscription as well as the keys into the machine config, which will then replicate it across the worker nodes. All right, so OC create F99. There we go. So now those have been added. And this will take a few minutes for all the nodes to get updated. Once that's done, we'll rerun our test again, and we should have access to our entitlements. Okay, it looks like all the nodes are ready. And we'll go ahead and run our entitlement test again. OC get pods. I don't think I took that one. OC get pods. All right. So now we'll build this. OC create F UB. OC get pods. And then we can log it. Still waiting. There you go. So now our subscription manager is operating in container mode. So we're successfully registered for our entitlements. And now we can go ahead and do our application builds, and those will work on our worker nodes. Build configs, etc. We'll be able to download custom packages. We're ready to go. Hope this was helpful. I'll leave links to the GitHub page where I'll put the template file and the test file so you can try it yourself. Thanks.